Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi students, we discussed in the last session about representation of a particle in two dimension or in a plane under coordinate geometry. Let us we extend with some applications with examples how we use this. Let it be an xy plane, x and y axis, 0, 0, coordinate origin is a first quadrant, and the second quadrant and third as good as 4, we discussed about that. You have to locate the points A as 3 meter, x is in meter and y is in meter, and 3 meter, as B as minus 3 meter and 3 meter, C as minus 3 meter and minus 3 meter, and D as 3 meter and minus 3 meter. These 4 coordinates are given, we have to represent on the graph. So, however you come to know, it is a x coordinate and y coordinate as. So, x you have to get, you have to move 3 meter parallel to x axis but perpendicular to y axis. So, you moved here, this may be 3 meter and this again is a 3 meter. Moved like this, you got 3 meter comma 3 meter as P, A point A as x comma y. Fine, you got the position A, and let this is we located. Let come to this location of B, how to position B. So it is 1 minus 3. Minus 3 means we have to go to the second quadrant. B, y is positive, you are in the second quadrant. Let it be minus 3. Then if you move vertically, you will get 3 meter y component. If you move come horizontally, minus 3 meter. So if you are moving like this, and if you move towards like this, so you got this position as minus 3 meter comma 3 meter. It is a B, point B with minus 3 meter comma 3 meter, where x is negative, y is positive, the coordinate is fixed. The point is, you come to know, we fixed the point B. When you come to point C, both are negative, we must be in the third quadrant. Similarly, moving to get the x, we come to here as minus 3 meter y, but x component minus 3. To get y component, we have to come vertically down, and we got here C as minus 3 meter and minus 3 meter is a position y. And similarly, the D, x is positive, sorry, it is 3 meter. X is positive, y is negative. So therefore, when you moved vertically and horizontal intersection point, so you got D as 3 meter comma minus 3 meter. So we have identified the position of 4 points they given A, B, C and D. Now one question simply can take here. What is the length of this segment CD? One length of this segment CD. Length of this segment CD. Length you have to measure from here to here. This distance that required as a CD. So in the case of that, length of segment, it is along the horizontal only, the no question, one directional variation, no changes in the y took place. Usually we try to find when the two coordinates, suppose they are in the line, so you can see x2 minus x1 And also we can take the coordinates of y plus y2 minus y1. So this x2 minus x1, x is 3 meter, here it is minus 3 meter. 3 meter minus of minus 3 meter, that gives us 6 meter. Here plus, that is minus 3, and here also minus 3. Minus 3 minus of minus 3, it is 0. Therefore, we are not writing this at all. When only changes in the horizontal, along the horizontal only, we are not accounting in this numerical algebraic relations is enough to find this value. This operation we are not considering at all. Only variation is x, variation y mutually cancel and does not affect at all. Length of a line segment is 6 meter, we say. Similarly, if you want to know the length of the segment CBC, BC or CB length of segment. Second, if you want to know the length of the segment CB. So here if you see the x component is not changing at all. Only the y component is changing. Minus 3, 3. So if you take minus 3 minus of, this is plus 3. This become minus 6 meter. Because this coordinate is minus 3 meter and here it is plus 3 meter. The length of this segment is minus 6 meter. Suppose if we measured from C to B, so B minus C we taken. B is 3 meter, B to C, right. B is 3, minus of minus 3 becomes 6. CB, we measured from B to C, length is CB, right. So you got length of this segment. Similarly, I shown from the origin also simultaneously changes. In the previous section, we have discussed this is 3 meter and this is 3 meter. With the square root, Pythagoras theorem can be applied. X square plus y square gives you the root 2 3 concept, root 2 into or 3 root 2 is the value. We discussed in the previous session of this. It is how the line segment length of the path covered by particle in certain interval only along x, no worry about the other component variation. Y cannot change, only along y, only measure y axis, not consider the x axis, even though they given the coordinates. If it is moving simultaneously changing the both, then I have to use the Pythagoras relation in this case to find the distance covered. That length of the segment or displacement of the particle between the 2 points can be calculated using this coordinate geometry or graphical method. So with this also we can have some application. I will go to the second example. Before that, you note it down clearly. Minus 3 0 minus 3 5 4. Let us take the example 2. This is the coordinate system x and y. Origin. Let us the point A may be minus 3 0 and there is a point B which can be 0, 5, 0. and another point may be 0, 4. All are in meter. Same dimensions, same unit in meters measured, 30, 50 and 04. Many times this coordinates helping us to measure many physical quantities. Even measuring area can give you many physical quantities. So if you want to find the area of the shape that is forming by joining the coordinates together. So when you join the point C with respect to A and B, now you have got a triangle. You got a triangle. Now if you want to find the area of this triangle, that may give some physical quantity. If you want to measure area, you know the relation of base into height. In case of a triangle, area of a triangle. What is the base? You want to know this length. What is the length of base become? 5 minus this. 5 meter minus of minus 3 meter become 8 meter. And if you want this height h, however it is equal to 4 vertical variation only, 4 meter minus 0 meter, you got 4 meter as h. Over, problem is solved. We got the answer, half into 8 into 4. You know 2 2s are 8 2s is 16 meter square is our answer. You are thinking in mathematical language, but it gives many physical quantities when you will come to know entering into the physics. But with the help of coordinates given, so we designed a shape and we measured the value of area enclosed by that shape. So the similar problem, sometimes it is necessary to find the coordinates of one of the vertices of the triangle. Let us take such type of problem. I hope you are understood. You are given the 3 coordinates. According to that we are marked them. Not given figure, they given the coordinates as we marked previous case example. I not explained you the problem, but they given the coordinate A, coordinate B, coordinate C. We marked them and we drawn the triangle and measured the area here. So note it down. Let me go to the next example from this. Let's come to example 3. Think about the axis. One coordinate given minus 2 comma 0. Another coordinate given that is 2 comma 0. And third coordinate they are giving on the point P, or it may be C. You have to find what are the values of x and y for this. So that is here A given as minus 2 comma 0 and this as B plus 2 comma 0. X is in, let us be meter, and it may be y is in meter. It is a origin 0 comma 0. We have to find the coordinates of x and y. It is the question. We have to find the value of x and y. So when you are seeing, you are understanding something. So this distance is 2. This distance is 2. So what is the total distance between these two is 4 meter. One thing. If I joined this and again to this length, We got triangle, one triangle or two triangles you can think, and later come to the one triangle. One triangle, if I call it as B, as origin as O, ACO and BCO. See, this is 90 degree. This side is same. This length is same. You know well in geometry, I think so. Then the two triangles are similar. Therefore, what happens? This is 90 degree. And here this become as all the sides, if this is 4 meter, if these two are similar, these two sides must be same and this must be same. Therefore, it is a equilateral triangle. In case of equilateral triangle, this is 60. This angle is also 60 degree. These two independently 30 but together become 60 degree. And our aim is to find y. X is again, it is on the only x measurement is from the y axis has to move. It is on the y axis only, therefore x coordinate is 0. But our question is to find y. I want the y coordinate. I can use two methods. If you are well aware and more confident and comfort in the trigonometric ratios, you come to know how this is an equilateral triangle. It is 60 degree, opposite side. As it is equilateral triangle, either you can take any trigonometric function and equilateral triangle. This is also 4 meter, it is 2 meter, it is 2 meter and it is 4 meter. So how beautiful this coordinate geometry. So that 60 degree, y required. You can use any trigonometric function which you feel easy. 60 degree y, opposite side, and this is adjacent side. Opposite side and adjacent side is a tan theta, can written as tan 60 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. I take on this. Tan 60 is a standard value root 3. Thereby y value is come to be 2 root 3 value. Therefore, I can write y coordinate as again 0, 2 root 3, which may be some physical quantity what we are assessing equidistance from A, B at after certain interval where the point P may be. The point C may be located easily by using that technique, and the coordinate geometry helped you to locate the position of C after certain time. One thing, it is one method using trigonometric function, and however it is 90 degree, and this is 2, it is 4. You can apply your Pythagoras theorem also, the second method, that y is equal to square root of 4 square minus 2 square. 4 square minus 2 square. So this equal to square root of 16 minus 4 is square root of 12, which can be written as square root of 4 into 3. You know square root of 4 is 2 and root 3 as y. You got the same value. In which field you are comfort you apply. Either it is algebraic method, you can use Pythagoras theorem and find the value. Or if you have in trigonometric comfort zone, you can use that and find the value. Ultimate is we require the coordinates of C, maybe the particle which moved in certain time, and position of that in after certain time we can be calculated in physics concerned. Pure mathematics is concerned, what are the coordinates of one of the vertices of the triangle. So that is the another problem we have taken, how this coordinate geometry helping us to calculate some values in physics later, but note down this and we come to another problem. So suppose if you are given the coordinates A is minus 3 comma 0, B as 5 comma 0 and C as 0 comma 4. Find the area of the shape formed. The question is this. Find the surface area of the shape formed. So to locate the position, we have to assign this x-axis, y-axis 0, 0. Minus 3, 0. 0 implies the particle is on the x-axis only, because y coordinate is not varying. Parallel to y we not move at all, we remain on the x-axis. But minus 3 says we are in the left side of x-axis, second quadrant. 5, 0. Again y coordinate is 0. Particle is on the x-axis. Point is on the x-axis, but it has to be moved 5 meter away. That it may be point B 5 comma 0. C, in that case x is 0. That means particle point is on the y-axis, because we are not moving parallel to x-axis at all. 0 it is. Only we move on the y-axis, that is by 4, 0 comma 4 as C. Right? You are seeing the triangle. Again you want the base length and height. To calculate the area, as you got that area given by half into base into height is the relation. So B, if you want, 5 minus of minus 3. 5 minus of minus 3 gives you 5 plus 3 equal to 8 meter. There in meter given. And if you want h, this is nothing but 4 minus 0 equal to 4 meter. 4 minus 0. So you can compute, our work is over. Only simplification is remained. We got the shape and formula we have standard. We come to know the value of B and H. Let now it is 8 into H is 4. It is 16 units. So we got the answer here. I taken most simple examples to make you to be, or you have to come to the comfort zone to understand the mathematics, then enter into the physics. Please note it down. We come to the next one. So let us, if you want to calculate the area, they given the point A as a 0, 6 and another point B as a 6, 0. They are in meters. All measurements are in meters. Find the area of the shape formed. We have to find the area of the shape. So first you have to locate the position. We have to find the position of that. X is in meter and Y is in meter. Origin as 0, 0. Now A is 0, 6. X is 0, Y is 6. X is 0. We are not moving parallel. We are on the Y axis only. Up to 6 meter. 0, 6 is A. When you see 6, 0, 6, 0 is again moving along the x-axis only, because y is not changing. We are not moving parallel to y, we are on the x-axis only. Then we reach the point 4, 0 as point B. Sorry, B 0, 6, B as 6, 0. 6, 0, not 4. Join them. What the shape you got? Tell me. Fine. It is a triangle, a right angle triangle. So it is 90 degree. Now this is the area enclosed by this curve. You know the area of it equal to half into base into height. How you calculate the base here? 6 meter minus 0 meter is 6 meter. How we calculated the height? H equal to 6 meter minus 0 meter is a 6 meter. Substitute here, half into 6 into 6, 18 meter square is the unit, because 3 6 is 18. So just giving the coordinates, I am again insisting you, I taken only the simple problems. You have to come to our comfort zone first. Therefore, I taken this, and the area of that, again in the graph you come to know some other quantities related to this graph theory. However, giving the coordinates, we must be able to draw the curve, or the draw after getting the curve, what is the area enclosed by the curve, and how to find the area knowing the standard formula and the shape. Most important tool required in physics. If they give the coordinates, first plot the point, draw the curve, get the shape. See here, first steps, first you have to draw the points, you have to locate the point, you identified the point, where the point is, which quadrant and where it is. After pointing them, you join the points and you will get a shape. Second, identify the shape. First draw the point, second identify the shape. Use the proper formula and calculate the area. This is most required in physics when you enter to physics. If they given some coordinates, finding area, you will get many physical quantities. Let's note it down. So the another example, find the mirror reflection of the point A 2, 5, which is in optics helps to locate the position of images in case of image formation by plane mirrors as you enter to physics. Now I have to first find out the position of the point A. It is x-axis and y-axis as a 0 coordinate. Origin 2, 5. So I have to move by 2 meter. Along the y-axis, if you move by 2 meter, and along the y-axis parallel to y perpendicular to x, if you moved by 5 meter, you got this value 2, 5 as point A. I just shown the formation of the point A 2, 5. Mirror reflection of the point at just with respect to x-axis. Mirror reflection with respect to both can estimate. Let the same point I will show for y. It is an example, let's take it is for 1 as A. Mirror reflection with respect to x-axis means imagine this is the x-axis. So this image will appear on the other side. So that means if you take the point, you will get somewhere at this position. What is not changed if you observe? X coordinate is not changed. X coordinate remains same for A dash as a mirror reflection point of A with respect to x-axis. X coordinate is remained same as 2. But y coordinate is 5, 0, it run to minus 5. So you have minus 5. This is the mirror reflection coordinates of the point A. Mirror, the distance of the image. Calculations helping you in that. When you enter to optics, you will learn that. With reference to that, just this mirror reflection point I am explaining here, it may help you to, those who are facing the SLC examination may be having this concept in SSLC. And if you same point with respect to y-axis, if the question is, you have to consider mirror is along y-axis. And I move towards this direction. What is remained same is y-axis is remained same. Y coordinate is not changing. Remains 5. What is changed is minus here. We moved parallel to x-axis 2 meter behind, that it become minus 2 meter, that is minus 2. A dash is a mirror reflection of the same point along y-axis. Such a way we can study many things, but I told you that I am not teaching physics. What the requirement of mathematics help the physics. What mathematics tools want to learn physics better and make easy the physics I am taking. So coordinate geometry at 2 dimensions we have started. Just I told how to locate a point in plane and it's these things. Let me go to the other part. First you note it down. Now the second, coming to 3-dimensional. Locating the point in a 3-dimension. We understood how to locate the point or fix a point in a plane is a 2-dimension. Along a line, 1 dimension. In a plane, if you want to fix the point, it is a 2-dimension. In space, if you want to fix a point, it is a 3-dimensional. Spatial point we have to study here. So let us take, this is the y-axis, variation along x-axis, and third dimension we are taking is z-axis. Coordinates are 0, 0, 0. It is the origin of the 3 axis, intersection of the 3 variables. I told you again, x-axis is a parallel to the ground as a reference line, parallel to the ground we have taken as x. perpendicular to the ground we have taken as y. But xy together defined a plane, defined this plane, xy plane. Now we move perpendicular to the plane, similar to x and y, plus and minus signs for z. If it is towards us coming perpendicular to the board, we say the values are positive. If go into the board, values are negative, as we have taken for the y, 1, 2, 3 plus. If we go down minus, rightward plus in the x-axis, negative side minus. So z-axis perpendicular to the board, perpendicular to this xy plane is plus, and into the board taking minus values. So intersection of all these three frames, x, y and z, is the origin of the coordinate system in 3 dimension. To locate a point, if I want to have coordinate, I have to say where the point P is, how these coordinates are taken. So for this, let us imagine xy coordinates. To make easy, I take x and z coordinates. Here coordinate we measure in respect of plane, the distance. In case of 2 dimension, we moved perpendicular to y line, y axis, y line, reference line, we got x component. If you move perpendicular to x line, x reference line, we got y component. Now it is not so. If you want z component, you have to move perpendicular to xy plane. If you want to get x component, we have to move perpendicular to yz plane. It is y, it is z. Yz plane, perpendicular to yz plane, we have to move to get the x component. If you want to have y coordinate, we have to move xz. Better, you are in a room, xz plane is your floor. Imagine xz plane is your floor. It is x and other is z. The plane. If you want y component, you have to rise upward along y direction. Any point you are writing parallel to y but perpendicular to xz plane is a y coordinate. That is, if the fan is hanging here running, I want to fix the position of the point with respect to that chosen corner of the room as a origin, where x is starting, z is starting. I am doing the same job. There A may be the fan hanging point. I have to locate that one. Just imagine, so I am locating the z point. If I want to z, I have to move along the xy plane, perpendicular to xy plane I am moving, and I can see the point moving along that. Here it may be coming. And if I want to have the x component, I have to move perpendicular to yz plane. This wall I have to move, come like this. This is the ground. If yz plane is this, because it is y and this is z, z and y, you are moving like this. So if I did that one, if I moved perpendicular to x and coming to this point, and I am moving like this and got this point. This is nothing but x coordinate. This is nothing but the z coordinate. I located the point on the floor. Fan is hanging here means I found the point on the floor. One is x coordinate, other is z coordinate, as we did in xy plane. And this is the p dash coordinate x comma z. And I can have this line segment value. This may be, I can write as p dash value, op dash can be root of x square plus z square. X and z varied. But my point is here somewhere. That is the chart. Now I am in the floor, ground floor. My point is somewhere here. I have to rise to the position of the fan. That I vertically below the fan now. I moved x meter and z meter, x meter and z meter. X meter like they moved, z meter moved, and I got that point. Now I had to rise to this point. This is y coordinate. My job is over to locate that one. If I say this is x, y, z now, this is the real segment joining with O. If it is the point P, if you want P, root of x square plus y square plus z square value, this line segment length. But I can show it how this appears to be. So with separate, I will come to this. So here I made you to clear, but there I am showing exactly this is x, this is z, where this point we located is x comma z, and this is the y coordinate where you reach the point P, and this exactly the point P that what we written here. So there is a three-dimensional representation. This is the vectorial representation. When come to the vectors we discuss there, but the position point is now varies with all the three coordinates. If the point in space we can find its position by measuring all the three variables. All are mutually perpendicular to each other. All variables are not in one line, they are mutually perpendicular. One is x, another is y, and third one is z. They are in mutually three different mutual perpendicular planes we are moving, and we have to locate a position. If the variable is to only x, y or y, z or z, x, then it will be in the corresponding planes. Either it x, y varies, x, y plane, y, z varies, y, z plane, zx varies, zx plane. But x, y, z all the varies, three components, three coordinates are varying, then we have to use the three-dimensional geometry. Here we can measure the distance of a point. I am not rubbing this with that simple idea I tell you. This has the coordinate x1, y1, z1, and the point it reached to point Q, it may have coordinates x2, y2, z2. Without anything other knowledge and made more simple the mathematics, even it is in three-dimensional geometry, what is the distance between this two can be easily calculated using your previous knowledge. What we have obtained as PQ is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square corresponding to x2 x1 plus y2 minus y1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Most simple method which helping us whatever the direction it may be moved. If you know the coordinates, their displacement, shortest path between the two can be easily calculated using this distance formula, which is very much helpful in physics in estimating the velocity, acceleration, force and related terms. Most important formula for displacement calculations. Without the knowledge of vectors, knowing the coordinates, able to find the distance. If it is only in two dimensions, you can remove. If it is only in the xy plane, this part does not exist. x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. If it is in yz plane, x variation is absent. If it is in yz plane, x is absent. If it is in xz plane, y is absent. All the three you can use. Any two, in which variations are there you use, other one you keep it aside. So you are able to estimate the distance very easily using the distance formula, whether in three-dimensional variation or two-dimensional elevations, you can measure the distance easily. One-dimensional, however, measuring the length of the segment, so that we can know, if you measure confidently the distance between any 2 points in 1, 2, 3 dimensions, you are get succeeded in physics to solve the mechanics problems easily. Therefore, it is most important mathematical tool required. Let us see some examples in this regard, how this applied in physics 1 or 2 and in maths background to bring you to comfort zone with your known ideas and solve problems. We come back. Let us take down this first. So let us say you are given a problem like, if there is a coordinate as 9 centimeter and b centimeter, and another point b as 3 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Distance between these 2 points is given as 13 centimeter. Find value of coordinate b, how much? You have to find the value of b. So graph drawing is not necessary here. You know the formula now. It is x1, it is y1, it is x2, y2, z is absent. Three-dimensional distance formula you know. Now this distance is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. I left the z because z coordinate is not existing. So now substitute the value. It is 13 root of, the given 13 is the total distance between those two. x2 is 3, x1 is 9, 3 minus 9 whole square plus y2 is 3 and this is b whole square. So if I square them, 13 square is equal to 3 minus 6 is 6. 6 square is 36 plus 3 minus b whole square, or 3 minus b whole square can be written as, 169 is minus 36. 9 out of 6 is 3 and 6 out of 3 is 3, 1. 133 comes. Oh. Data maybe we have to select suitable. 3, right? 9 minus 3. 13 square is 69. Possible, but I want to get a simple one. Data I will check up little. So instead of plus 9, minus 9 if you take, minus of minus 9, let us assume, follow become 144. So if you subtracted minus 144, instead of plus I made it minus 9. 169, 9 minus 4 is 5, is 25. Then we come to 3 minus b is a square root of 25, is a plus or minus 5. Therefore, b is equal to, comes this side, b is equal to 3 minus or plus 5. I bring this side. There are two possible values for b. b may be 3 minus 5 is minus 2, or b may be equal to 3 plus 5 as 8. Two possible values for b we got. Either b may be minus 2 or b may be 8, which can satisfy that equation. So I hope you are understood. One changes I made to get simple mathematical calculations. Let us come to one interesting problem. Let's see, a dog wants to catch a cat. A dog wants to catch a cat. A dog wants to catch a cat. So a dog follows the equation. Dog is moving. It follows the equation. That is equal to y minus x equal to 0. Dog follows that equation. Whereas the cat follows the equation y square plus x square. Y square plus x square is equal to 8. See, this follow the equation given y minus x equal to 0. And here cat is running with certain speed, y square plus x square equal to 8, a two-dimensional relation. The question is, what are the coordinates where they meet each other? If they meet at a time t second, what are the coordinates of x and y where dog can catch the cat? Dog has to catch the cat means coordinate must become same, they have to meet together at a point. Therefore, question is where the dog can catch the cat. So your main aim is in this solution is find the coordinates x, y. If I take x1, y1, I come to that saying that x1, y1 are the coordinates at which dog catch the cat. If I take x1, y1 as the coordinates, then according to the equation given I can write from 1 y1 minus x1 equal to 0 implies x1 is equal to y1. They given that x1 equal to y1 according to their given equation, how the dog is moving, how y and x are related with the x equal to y. Moving in two dimension but equal changes in x and y is taking place. If x along the x direction 1 meter move, y direction is also 1 meter. When the dog moved 2 meter, y also moved by 2 meter in y direction. Likewise the dog moves. If I show graphically, so the motion is like this, 1 here, 2 meter here, 3 meter, like that. It is following a straight line path, dog path. But y square plus x square is a cat path. From equation 2, if you go x square plus y square is equal to 8, I can write substituting from this as x1, y1, so that x1 square plus x1 square is equal to 8, which makes 2x1 square is equal to 8, or x1 square is equal to 4, or x1 is equal to plus or minus 2. So simply I say now here answer I am coming to x comma y, there are two possibilities. Because x1 is plus or minus 2, y is equal to x suggests y1 is also equal to plus or minus 2. Therefore, two possible answers for this. One may be 2, 2. That what we say here this position 2, 2. Along both in the first quadrant x and y, if they ask to plot the position where they meet, where they can meet each other. Another chance is minus 2 comma minus 2. That means in the third quadrant. Third quadrant here it is minus 2 comma minus 2, they meet each other. So this is the beauty of the physics applying the mathematics. Locating the position where exactly, finding where they meet, with the different equations following they are running, we got the answer. See such puzzling problems in future classes, in videos. Thank you today. Be active and follow the classes.